Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a red velvet shirt. I wear this shirt a lot, actually. Anyway, I was asked to react to this by Shurer. I'm saying the name. Listen, it's the internet. People have weird names. That's his name. Shurer. Yeah. Okay. It's like Shywer. There's a couple of numbers in it. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But I did say if anyone asked me to do something, I'd do it. I mean, within reason. Anyway, let's see. And it's basic. And yeah, I get the gist of it. It's a woman. It's a podcast, I guess, and they're talking about K-pop idols being for sale.
All the K-pop stars in Korea are whores, and all the Korean actresses are apparently with every K-pop Korean celebrity actress.
They're all whores, apparently. I mean, I know I haven't seen the whole thing. Listen, you can't take this seriously. Anyway, I just think it's funny. She's like every K-pop idol, so celebrity, they're all whores. That's a I can't take this serious. Okay, um, sorry.
There's a price tag on their head, and if you're rich enough, like a Chinese
Yup.
businessman, you can like go to these entertainment companies and request spending a night, even with the top K-pop stars,
Yeah.
like even like IU, $500,000 a night.
My friend that I went to like some
Okay.
summer camp with, right, is like the son of the BMW heir, and he Jennie from Blackpink.
Like he paid for her.
Yeah, paid for her and has a video and showed me this video, and that's how I know it was real. And I was like, what? And
It's funny to me. It's funny to me. I don't think. Here's the thing, like, because like she's calling them whores, and the only problem is, and once again, I don't care. I have no allegiance to IU or Jenny, but she's a woman. She's a young woman. This is on Above the Influence podcast. Anyway, she's a young woman, and you know how women are. And I know that's a general statement, but think about it. You know how women are. She could just be mad that maybe because I'm assuming in America, I'm sorry, in Korea, she's probably not good looking. This chick right here, for sure. She's not on that level, but like in America, she's like good looking because the beauty standards are different. But she could just be mad or jealous because see, it's like
All the K-pop stars in Korea are whores, and all the Korean actresses are.
see that's okay to say that all the Korean actresses are whores. That's okay to say.
Apparently, with every K-pop Korean celebrity actress, there's a price tag on their
Uh-huh.
head, and if you're rich enough, like a Chinese
Yup.
businessman,
You can say this,
you
that's
can, like,
fine.
go to these entertainment
That's fine.
companies and request spending a night, even with the top
Oh, that's good.
K-pop stars,
Yeah.
like even like IU, 500.
See, but that's the part where she's could get in trouble, because I'm just assuming. I don't know if this podcast is big or if it has a wide audience, but the only problem is by name dropping like IU and saying she has um a price tag on her that can damage her brands because in the past that's been a rumor for other idols like for GNA. The rumor was some it was some businessman paid like just a lot of money. I forgot the exact amount of money because that story is from a long time ago. But because that story came out, she got kicked out the industry because like no one wanted to be her fan or whatever. And I don't know if it was true or not, but it was something like a businessman like paid like I think it was 25K to sleep with her, but then like I think she said like she borrowed money or something like it was the story was never, you know, I guess finalized. I guess like we never got the definitive answer, but she got like blacklisted from the industry. And here's another thing, like IU is too big to be canceled anyway. But on the other hand, is because it's this type of industry. I mean, I could believe it, but the thing is, I just don't believe that. Um, you know, I could not me, but I could go to IU's record label and go, "Hey, I have this amount of money. Let me spend a night with her." I just don't think that. I forgot the label she's on, but so let's just call label A. I don't think label A is pimping out their artist. I just can't picture that. But hey, I could be totally wrong. But I just don't picture it. And then so it's like, but here's the thing: like IU could sue, and the company could sue. But the thing is, who are these people? I don't think, because I've never heard of this podcast, and I don't think they have enough. Like, if you sue them, you wouldn't get any money. Like, they don't look like a high class. They look one step above me. Like, I don't think there's any money involved in this. So you could get like a cease and desist, but taking them to court, and also they're in America. I don't know. But like, you could still sue because yeah, but I just don't see IU taking any legal action, or the company, because suing this person, it's just gonna help them. Okay, so, and that's another thing, is they could just be trying to get clicks and views, you know. So I don't believe the IU thing. I just don't believe the IU thing. Um, and looking at IU on, and I know like when they're on like shows and they put out their social media content. I know obviously they put out the stuff they want you to see, obviously, but she just doesn't come off as the type that would do that. And plus, you would have heard that already. Like, you wouldn't hear it from some random girl on a podcast that no one's heard of, but now you've heard of the podcast. I'm assuming this is gonna make them get more views, and then the
$1,000 a night.
My friend that I went to like some summer camp with, right, is like the son of the BMW heir, and Jenny from Black.
yeah, and then him saying that he went to a summer camp with the heir of BMW, and the guy showed him a sex tape of him and Jenny. I don't believe that. Because it's easy to say that about Jenny, because Jenny does look like a porn star, and then because of Jenny's, see, like, the biggest mistake that the girls from Blackpink made was doing individual contracts, because all of them went out and branched on their own, and the only one that like, well, I'm sorry, the like Jenny and Lisa have no class. Like, like they I guess forgot they were idols, and this stuff, like all of their solo stuff, it's just like, what's going on? Jisoo and Rose are fine. Like, they just do music and they come off as they actually are classy people. But like, the first thing Jenny does on her own is, you know, well, Jenny and Lisa, they're just like, like taking their clothes off basically, and I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, and so I just think Jenny's an easy target, because like, if you look at comments on videos or social media, whatever, like Jenny gets the most sexual comments, and then like, Jenny and Lisa. Jenny wears the least amount of clothes in Blackpink. Lisa's a close second, which is fine. Like, sex sells, but like, I'm just saying, like, I just think that it makes them an easier target, because everyone's already thinking that. Well, I'm sorry, heterosexual men, because like, Jenny has a big international following, so does Lisa, and they're both the ones that are, you know doing their best American pop star impression. And American pop is sex sells. But even so, like, I don't think Jenny would sue or take legal action over this because, like, who are these people? Like, none of these people look like they have any money. You know, I just don't like none of these. Okay, I once again, I don't know what about this podcast, but I like the way it looks like it's just filmed in someone's living room, and like the microphone equipment, it looks like they aren't making money. And so the only thing Jenny could do is like cease or desist. And do you think Jenny even knows that this exists? I'm sure there's probably people on her YouTube page or whatever, Instagram, linking this. But I mean, people say stuff about Jenny every day. People say stuff about IU every day. I mean, like, see, like, if I went on the internet and was like, Jenny, whatever, is for sale, no one's gonna give a shit, and I'm not gonna get a cease and desist. And like, the only reason why this is getting exposure is probably because a random YouTuber with a big following is showing this, and then we don't even know if they're connected. Because if you were a fan of IU or Jenny, you wouldn't repost this on your channel that has, you know, uh, like 50K subs. And I know in the YouTube world that's not a lot, but that's 50K, and then I'm sure several people who are subbed to your 50K channel have their own K-pop channel, and so like it just keeps spiraling down, and this is just free advertisement. Because the one thing about K-pop is you do get hate watches, so like because you remember Twice had a anti Twice group, and I forgot what they were called. They might have been called Once. I'm pretty sure they was called Once, actually, and they were just as big as their. And wait, and like if that's their real fandom, I'm sorry. I don't know Twice's real fandom name, so. But anyway, I'll look it up actually, because I don't know. I am like I don't know everything K-pop. I just know a little bit. What I know about K-pop fits in a thimble. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Their fandom is called Once. That's funny. I thought their anti fandom was called Once. Like I know they have an anti fandom now. Hold on, I gotta find out. Um, I j- I'm trying to find a name for it though. Oh, thrice. Okay, Twice's anti fandom name is this thrice. Give me a break. Anyway, that's this. I'm just saying it's like so Twice's anti fandom is just as big as their fandom. So like once and thrice are on equal par. So I'm saying like hate is a big part of K-pop, which is why I just stay away from the people. I know I've said this a billion times. I've done hundreds of K-pop videos throughout the earlier seasons, and it's just as much. It's like yin and the yang here. But anyway, back to this because this is what you asked for. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think this whole thing is so they get more subs. They're called Above the Influence podcast. I think this is done so they will get more subs, and they will get hate watched. But hate watch and clicks and views and comments equals engagement. The more engagement, the more ad revenue you get. And I think that's what's going on. And I think the people, not me, because no one watches this. I think people who are big channels talking about this, I bet you a few of them are connected to this channel Above the Influence. I bet you. I would not be surprised because these people are not going to get sued. There's going to be no legal action because they don't have any money. And even if they do get a boost from subs and clicks and views and engagement, it's it's like nothing. It's like pocket change, and like this will go away because the only thing this does is going to make a bunch of people defend them as well. So like Jennie's going to, her solo fans and Blackpink fans are going to defend Jennie. IU, everyone likes IU. I've never heard anyone bad say anything about IU ever until now. This is the first negative thing I've ever heard about her. Like I've never heard anything bad about her. And you know how like dispatches and I don't know other crappy gossip, K-pop related sites. Never heard one bad thing about her, and everything I have seen about her is great. Like I've seen her meet fans. She's always nice at the fan signings, whatever. Nice. I know you have to be nice, but I've seen it where they're not nice though. So she comes off as a genuine person actually. And then plus IU's background, from like literally coming from nothing, like dirt poor, and then like working her way up. Yeah. So I don't picture a person with her background being a whore, as this woman said. I can't picture. I just don't picture IU being a whore. And now I'm sure some exists, obviously, but because remember she said everyone. That's a stretch. And then Jennie's not Korean though. I mean, she's Korean, but she's really Australian. Or she's from New Zealand. Whatever. She's from one of those Kiwi places or kangaroo places. She's either a kangaroo or a Kiwi. I think she's a Kiwi. Okay. Well, that's racist. That's why I'm here though. Jennie, I think Jennie is sexually active from, a monogamous boyfriend relationship, but that doesn't make her a whore. She's just a human being. She's allowed to have a boyfriend. Other than that, I don't think Jennie is sleeping with rich Chinese businessmen, as this woman said. I just can't picture it. Jennie's worth how much money? Jennie is worth millions of dollars. She's not gonna be. She's not. And then like remember, even when Blackpink came out, it's in my mouth. It's like I was making money with Jennie, but anyway, Jennie is worth millions of dollars, and so let's just pretend like there was a price. The price, like that price would have only maybe worked on her pre-debut in like maybe the first 3 months, like because like they made money quick, and so I just don't picture. I just can't picture her doing that. And then IU, she got paid quick too. IU's a millionaire too. But they've both been millionaires for years though. It's not like they just became millionaires. And so I just don't picture, because remember IU was like she's done a lot of commercials. She's made a lot of money doing commercials. Jennie has made a lot of money being a spokesperson for luxury brands, and this is early. Like when she first started, she's getting this. So I don't believe that they would even be doing this. Maybe if it's some like small label and like it's one of those things where like it's been 7 years and we haven't been paid. I could picture like one of those girls doing it. And I've heard stories about the guys too, where there'll be like a rich businesswoman or like a manager who has money from like another company and wants to hang out. So it happens both ways. But yeah, so I don't believe it. I just think this is them trying to get their channel boosted. But I'm sure there's. I mean, obviously it's the industry. I'm sure there's someone, you know, getting paid for sex, but IU and Jenny, no. I don't believe it at all, and it's not because I'm a fan. I'm using logic. They they both early on in their career, like the first year of their career, were making money. And when you're making money and the company, doesn't want to tarnish their reputation with that, because like that's something you really can't keep a secret. Um yeah, and then like I don't believe that there's a sex tape with some random the son of the BMW heir, whatever. And usually when people tell stories and it's not true, like there's either like way too much detail or it's just nothing. And I don't know. Like the way he talked about the summer camp, I just did not believe it. It sounded like let's just say it's a summer camp. Like why would the heir, like the son, what did he say? Why would the son of the heir to BMW, which sounds so weird, why would he be going to summer camp? I just think that's weird. And then why is he bringing? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I said what I had to say. Okay. Anyway, you have a good one. Thanks for the question. Was your name was Shira? Shirer? Like it matters. Anyway, peace out, guys.